Hello, Amazing Summit students. Mr. McKee here, and today we're going to talk about thermodynamics, specifically the first law of thermodynamics. And this is not Fight Club, so we can indeed talk about it, and we are going to do so. The first law is that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. This is sometimes also known as the law of conservation of energy. And this graphic that we've got here kind of illustrates the basic concept that energy can change forms as we go from the left to the right here, but overall the quantities are going to be the same after it changes forms, but we're going to go way deeper into it than that. So to break our objectives down just a little bit more, let's take a look at our learning targets here. We've got 3 of them related to the first law of thermodynamics. This first one is, I can describe how energy can change forms within a system. And we're going to be defining what a system is here shortly. Second one here is, I can explain what happens to energy that is lost by a system. And finally, learning target 3 is, I can explain how energy is never really lost or gained from the perspective of the entire universe, which is the largest system we can consider. You can find these learning targets on your assignment, of course, also. Let's take a look at this diagram. This is a screenshot from the virtual lab that you're going to be doing. And this is a system. And we're going to be looking at energy within this system. And energy can be defined as the ability to do work. So any kind of movement, any kind of heating, say heating a pot of water like we're going to do in this particular virtual lab here, or lighting your room, or running up a hill, or lifting a weight. These are all examples of work which requires energy. Okay? A system is a collection of objects that are studied by scientists. So this gives us a nice example of a system here. We've got a bike rider, and the back wheel of her bike is hooked up to a generator. And the generator is then connected to a water heater, and this is going to be our system. So we're not concerned with the building that this bike rider is in or any of the other stuff that we could consider. We're just concerned with these objects right here. Okay? So scientists choose how specifically they want to define a particular system. And in this case, we're interested in the bike rider, the generator, and the water. All right? So with that, let's bounce over to the website that we're going to be using. And you will find this assignment, of course, on my calendar. And the learning targets are listed there as well. So if you follow the link that I've provided you with, it's going to take you to this web page, and then you're going to click the Systems button, and you're going to see that diagram that I just showed you all. So let's hit the restart over here, and make sure, again, that you've got this energy symbols box checked. That's going to be key for us. And I'm going to toggle this button underneath the bike rider to get her doing some work and expending some energy. And notice that energy is leaving her body at this point, and it's moving into the generator. You might also notice, if you look really close here, that there's some energy that is evaporating up into the air as she pedals. And it's moving into the generator, and then it's moving into the hot water. And notice that the form of the energy is changing as it moves from one place in this system to the other place. So that is what we are interested in exploring in this particular activity. So I'm going to leave it with that and let you all go give it a try. Again, you can find this virtual activity on my calendar. As always, reach out if you have any questions. And remember, there are other resources on the calendar if you feel like you need extra help. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and go learn some science.